This piece of bread represents a supercontinent. Picture that each individual slice is a continent, then by putting them all together, we form the supercontinent. This happened millions of years ago due to a phenomenon known as continental drift that is caused by plate tectonics. Tectonics refers to the several large plates that cover our Earth's crust that very slowly glide over the mantle. The movement of these plates causes the continents to drift. They also cause mountains, trenches, and other land features to form. Now you may be asking yourself, well, what does this have to do with fossils? Well, if we use these little gummy worm bits as creatures, then you can see that they are able to freely move around the entire landmass. So creatures would be able to move around the supercontinent, and as they died, their remains would be scattered around. This helps explain how we might find maybe animals that live in more of a tropical environment in colder areas. Now that we know how fossils got where they are, we want to know how long they've been there for. And we can do this by simply looking at the rocks surrounding them. The first law is the law of superposition, which is quite simple. So, think of each of these pieces of bread as a layer of rock that's being added to the next one over thousands and thousands of years. So, which one do you think would be the oldest? Naturally, it'd be the one that you put down first at the bottom. Fossils found in the oldest rock are the oldest. So if we go through this, we can see these are further at the top, so they must be younger. These are older as we go down. And at the very bottom, we have the oldest gummy worms. So Steno's next law is the law of cross-cutting relationships. To demonstrate this law, we have to introduce another rock layer that intrudes upon more than one rock layer. You can see that the knife is cutting through more than one layer of rock. And so, because of that, it means that this rock layer right here is younger than any of these that it's going through. So any of these pieces of bread. So what that means is that any fossils found within this new rock layer must be younger than any found in these down here.